Taste of Rosé. We're in Sonoma, California. This is Pride Month for the LGBT community, and they love their pink bubbles. This weekend kicks off Out in the Vineyard's annual Gay Wine Weekend, which will feature Corner 103's Sparkling Rosé. I stopped by Corner 103 on the plaza in Sonoma to check out these pink bubbles and meet winemaker owner Lloyd Davis and Mark Vogler, co-founder of Out in the Vineyard. Today I'm joined with Lloyd Davis of Corner 103 and Mark Vogler from Out in the Vineyard, co-founder. Thank you, gentlemen, for being on Taste of Rosé today. We are drinking an absolutely lovely sparkling rosé. Mark, how did you discover this rosé?
Bob, you know, as a gay man, I have a propensity for pink bubbles anyway. So I've known Lloyd for a few years, and when he told me he was producing this beautiful sparkling rosé, I had to rush down and try it. And it is going to be one of our featured wines at Gay Wine Weekend. I think, you know, the guys are going to love it. We call it sort of 3 days of gay in Sonoma, and this is a great way to kick it off.
Tell me a little bit about your beautiful Corner 103 Rosé sparkling wine.
Well, Bob, my style of winemaking is to make my wines very approachable, but also very fruit forward. You know, I want to be able to taste the berries. And in this particular wine, you will find that it's not overly sweet. It represents the Pinot Noir grape, I think, in the perfect way. You get a lot of nice flavors out of it. The aromas are fantastic. And if you notice, I've been serving my rosé in the old-fashioned champagne glass. And I do that because I want you to be able to smell the wine, which enlightens the brain, the palate as to what to expect. And then when you swallow it, you really bring out the full flavors of the wine.
Interesting, because I haven't seen one of these since my grandmother's, buffet, I think it was.
Right.
I won't tell you how many years ago, but let's just say it was in numerous decades ago. So where did you even find a wine glass like this?
It's challenging, but it's something that I wanted to make sure that I brought out, because at Corner 103, in addition to the sparkling wine, we have 6 other wines that we highlight, and we serve them all in the appropriate glass.
Beautiful.
I mean, I love this glass. When I walked in and first had it, I didn't know he was doing this, and I just was mesmerized. To your point, it's like this took me back to, you know, New Year's as a little kid, and the parents all in their 60s beehives and little Don Draper outfits or their Betty Draper dresses with their saucer glasses.
Exactly.
And it's such a great luxury throwback. It's really cool. So I was excited about it. And besides, you know, we love those. You know, the gays love that.
And nobody else is doing this right now.
And you know, especially with rosés, oftentimes the flavor profiles are so layered. I think it has a lot to do with the Pinot, in particular in your rosé. And flutes oftentimes don't allow you to really grasp those aromas.
Now, flutes are really great if you like to smell bubbles. Flutes are really great if you like to watch the bubbles rise up. But if you really want to enjoy the wine properly, the sauce is the only way to go. This sparkling rosé comes from the Carneros region of Sonoma, and as you probably know, Carneros makes some of the best Pinot and Chardonnay grapes in Sonoma County, and I'm pleased to have this particular rosé being made of 85% Pinot Noir from Carneros, 10% Chardonnay from Carneros, and a little 5% of Syrah, just to add a little character to it. But it's a really light, fun, refreshing wine to drink that I'm very, very proud of.
And something I'm sure that will be quite popular out on the vineyard.
Oh, it's going to be extremely popular out in the vineyard because, as Mark mentioned, there's a certain population that loves their pink, loves their bubbles, and I'm really proud to be part of that.
So, Lloyd and Mark, you've just been a plethora of interesting tidbits of information regarding your special tasting room here and the great event that you're holding for a great cause, as well as one of the great causes is just to have fun.
Absolutely,
you know,
for sure.
That's what life is too short, and rosé is all about having fun. And Lloyd, would you like to maybe give us a last little tip?
A lot of people ask me, how do you get a lot of bubbles out of the glass? And sometimes it's in the wine, but sometimes you can artificially make that happen by taking a glass cutter and going to the base of the glass, making a little X, And when you make that X, you will get a lot more bubbles out of the wine.
Wait, are you saying you take a glass cutter
Yes,
and you cut an X at the bottom of your glass and that will give you more bubbles?
that'll give you more bubbles.
Wow. I've never heard that.
I've never heard that.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
More bubbles.
Try it when you get home and you will see.
Okay, I wonder what the chemistry is to that. Do you know?
I'm not exactly certain, but it works.
Okay, well there you heard it here, folks.
Heard it here
You know,
first.
everybody go home and cut a little X at the bottom of your glass. So thank you, gentlemen, and I want to say let's have a taste of rosé. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Rosé. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, man.